Good morning. I'm on the Gold Coast. Versace. The sun just came up. So the solar panels I've made here, I've put these together in parallel and just joined them up. The reason why I didn't buy these fixed ones is because there's no real room on the boat. Everything on this boat here, there's just so much stuff, all the lazy jacks and the gaff, and the way I've got it here, it means that I can kind of chase the sun. So this morning I was getting 1 amp. I was only getting 1 amp into my battery, and I've put this panel up and we're getting 8 amps, which is amazing for 7:15 in the morning, because I charge obviously my laptop. When I made the movie yesterday, that pulls about 5 amps, and then my electric skateboard pulls 7 to 8 amps to charge. It's a 12 amp hour 41 volt lithium ion pack, so there's a lot of, you know, a fair bit of capacity, and then also my fridge, so I'm using a fair bit of power. Morning sun at 7:15. We've got 7.7 amps, 8.3 amps, which is amazing. Look at so the panel's only getting 6 amps, but by the time it gets the battery, it's 8.2 amps, thanks to the MPPT controller. Very clever. All right, I'm off to the doctor's this morning for probably an operation on my elbow. Yeah, I'm charging my skateboard. I got 12.2 amps going in, coming in to the panels, 7.5 going into the battery, because I'm losing 7.5 from the skateboard. Beautiful day on the Gold Coast, Saturday morning. I need to get some screws from the chandlery, so we'll go and suss that out. I need a shower. It's been a few days, so I'll go and find a shower somewhere, and I'll time-lapse the whole adventure through the Gold Coast on an electric skateboard and tell you why. Well, you'll see why. It's great for a boat. Oh yeah, my elbow. Yeah, I had a bit of an accident a while ago now, and it kind of just, anyway, it's fine. Time-lapse time. Go.
Enjoy the power and beauty of your youth. Oh, never mind. You will not understand the power and beauty of your youth until they've faded. But trust me, in 20 years, you look back at photos of yourself and recall in a way you can't grasp now how much possibility lay before you and how fabulous you really looked. You are not as fat as you imagine. Don't worry about the future, or worry, but know that worrying is as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubblegum. The real troubles in your life are apt to be things that never crossed your worried mind, the kind that blindsides you at 4 p.m. on some idle Tuesday. Do one thing every day that scares you. Sing. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts. Don't put up with people who are reckless with yours. Floss. Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, and in the end, it's only with yourself. Remember compliments you receive. Forget the insults. If you succeed in doing this, tell me how. Keep your old love letters. Throw away your old bank statements. Stretch. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. The most interesting people I know didn't know at 22 what they wanted to do with their lives. Some of the most interesting 40-year-olds I know still don't. Get plenty of calcium. Be kind to your knees. You'll miss them when they're gone. Maybe you'll marry, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have children, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll divorce at 40. Maybe you'll dance the funky chicken on your 75th wedding anniversary. Whatever you do, don't...
Chandlery, $2 for 10, stainless steel. I've just got to find myself a shower now. Obviously the marine...
Congratulate yourself too much, or berate yourself either. Your choices are half chance. So are everybody else's. Enjoy your body. Use it every way you can. Don't be afraid of it or what other people think of it. It's the greatest instrument you'll ever own. Dance. Even if you have nowhere to do it but in your own living room. Read the directions, even if you don't follow them. Do not read beauty magazines. They will only make you feel ugly. Don't expect anyone else to support you. Maybe you have a trust fund. Maybe you'll have a wealthy spouse. But you never know when either one might run out. Don't mess too much with your hair, or by the time you're 40, it will look 85. Be careful whose advice you buy, but be patient with those who supply it. Advice is a form of nostalgia. Dispensing it is a way of fishing the past from the disposal, wiping it off, painting over the ugly parts, and recycling it.
So mission accomplished. I got myself a nice ride into the Gold Coast, and then went to the bakery, then the chandlery, picked up my screws, and then I found myself a shower. So I'm gonna sit back now and have a cold beer, I think. That's the Gold Coast.